Is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today? The covert narcissist, are they really that dangerous? Will they really be there for you in an emergency? If you needed something, would they be able to pick up, show face, and take care of you? This is a good question for you to gauge where the relationship is at. If the covert narcissist in your life is so shut down, is so meek, is so feigning helpless that you can't have regular functional discussions with them about things that are important in life, where you feel that things are not in the open with finances, discussions, planning your future, planning your near present, making certain arrangements, being indecisive. They're just not able to side with you on a lot of things. Not only do they not agree, they do not disagree. Do they waffle around? Are they just floundering around? Is it hard for them to speak up? Do you have to constantly be on them? I mean, from putting the seat, from putting their seatbelt on to, cleaning their dishes up. Do you have to baby them as if they're, 2 years old? If you stay at that level, your life is bound to remain at that level. And it is part of human nature to want to grow and broaden your horizons. It's also part of human nature to be able to discuss things. If you don't discuss things, your brain is going to become into mush. The relationship is going to become into mush. You're not going to be able to have just a vocabulary, a discussion, things out in the open. And each day that this happens, the more further and further behind you're going to be getting. And especially nowadays in life, things seem to be so hectic and move so fast that if you allow yourself to be taken advantage of, it used to be, life was slower, relationships evolved at a slower pace. Things are changing up very quickly now. You have to stay with the times. If you feel like this person is just holding you back like a ton of bricks, like a grandfather clock, that you're trying to tow around basically on your ankle. They don't want to get with the times. They don't want to get with you. They keep putting things off. And meanwhile, you're using your bank account to fund certain things that normally that they should be involved in. You find that you're having to extend yourself beyond your resources to make up for their lack. And constantly you have to do things for them that they really should be doing for themselves, or you're having to constantly nudge them to do certain things around the house, for your kids, for you. If the pet is getting more attention than you, or if they're not doing the yard work, they constantly need you to be on them for that. Sure, there's a little bit of that in every relationship, but if you find like you're having to be two people rather than one person, then that's a good indicator that you are with a covert narcissist. And you almost sometimes feel like you're up against a brick wall with them. And you know what? People do not operate at their best when they're up against a brick wall. You operate your best when you're able to be at peace, relax, basically let go of pressure, and you have the skills and abilities to discuss and not be in a state of anxiety. Because if you're at a state of anxiety, you're discussing things at the wrong time, people are at the end of their rope, things are going to work out favorably. So you need to have time built into your week, your routine, where you discuss these things. In fact, I've known other couples, other men and women who the man was very much a covert narcissist, and she is a client of mine, was looking for some different tools and resources, and basically she made a date with him. We decided it's time to make a date and discuss things on the list. It's just like, when you were 16 and, you're at high school and you have to say, well, we need to talk after class. It's basically something like that. And you come kind of prepared, and you come not in a state of anger where you're blowing up and you're looking a fool. Because remember, two fools fighting is two fools fighting. You don't want to be stooping to their level. And basically, get out a little sheet of paper with some things that you've been meaning to talk about, and just go over them and just say, you know what, I want to bring some structure to our relationship here. I just feel like we're missing the boat. I feel like we're missing, the ship here. And I just really want to make sure and come in a very diplomatic way. You know, I feel that I really want to get some things out in the open with us. You know, this has been on my mind for 10 years and we haven't done this yet, or you know, they're putting off certain things, like, you know, maybe planning a trip or a child's you know, college or retirement planning. Like, they're just expecting you to do everything, and meanwhile, who knows what IRA accounts that they have sitting for themselves. You know, nowadays you never know. There's a lot of ways where you know, these other accounts can be set up and the spouse does not have to sign on, or, you know, things of that nature. So you definitely want to find a way for you to get some structure in on this relationship. And if they're not cooperative, if they're not willing to step up, if they're not willing to, like, you know, come together with you and meet in the middle, it's just like it's time to go to the curb, and it's time to basically let them know, you know, we need some structure because we're sitting idle here, and, you know, this is not good for us, it's not good for our health. And, you know, relay to them some symptoms, not so that they're feeling sorry for yourself, but let them know you've got a head on your shoulders, and, you know, you're gonna just take it at the next level. Not threatening, you know, it's not a threat, it's basically a promise. Peace and harmony with you here today. Deal with the covert narcissist in a structured, diplomatic manner, and you'll get some results. Peace and harmony. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support. Make it a beautiful day. Love you.